having me. So I'm from Argentina, South America, a country known for World Cup and also for having a president who is called the Radical for some reasons. So I am the co-founder of Sustainability Without Borders. We were born during COP21, you know, the Paris Agreement was signed. And I met my colleague, Mariano. He's a lawyer, I'm not. I am an environmental scientist. I was more skeptical. And he said, let's create an NGO dedicated to climate change in Argentina because no one is doing that, only that. And I say, okay. And here we are, almost 10 years later. We are a group of 15 professionals, journalists, doctors, engineers, communications team, etc. And we have a myriad of projects. So let me just share two very quickly. One, so we need to keep governments, we need to hold them accountable for their pledge. Because I am tired of listening of people committing to net zero, whatever. So we need to make it accountable. How do we do that? So we think we have this partnership, a pro bono, with a tech company in Argentina called Globan. It's a unicorn. And we're making a website where all the commitments made by national and subnational level are turned into targets. A target for education, a target for energy, a target for transportation. And we are going to mark them as on track, off track, warning. So our idea, our theory of change is we want to empower NGOs to be watchers of government's performance and empower them to push and advocate for more climate action. And one more very quickly.
Oh, that one was so cool though.
Yeah.
Bringing it back to accountability is marvelous. So what do you do else?
So just to see how diverse our projects are, we acquired 2.5 hectares of land. So we are building a community center for regeneration. So where you can have a garden for butterflies or for hummingbirds, where you can have respectful beekeeping, where you can learn how to grow vegetables, because me too, around, I see so many people poor and with obesity and standing on fertile soil, and they have totally forgotten how to grow vegetables and many other things. So for us, regeneration is also a path, putting our hands a little bit dirty on the ground. And sometimes you don't have the choice. You feel frustration, you feel engaged, it's your neighbors, it's your people around, and you need to channelize that into action. I'm not the kind of person that will stay in the room crying, you know. I take my car, I build an NGO, whatever, I post it online. So we need people channelizing this energy of what we see that is happening in the world into service, into art, into action, into policies. Whatever is your call. My call was NGO, you may have another one.
This could be
so
really
beautiful, good. Beautiful planet, healthy for everyone. I have this idea of, I've learned this idea about degrees of freedom. Like if you need to work to eat today, then you don't have that much freedom, right? But if you have money enough for a month or to provide for your family, if you have a good passport, if you are a professional, if you speak more than one language, if there is no one who needs that you take care, like children or grandparents or whatever, if you have investments and you can choose where to put them, then you have more and more and more degrees of freedom. And my question is, what are you doing with your freedom? What are you going to do with your freedom? And I quit my job and I started an NGO and I put all my savings in a land for regeneration. I'm not saying do that, but I'm going to tell you some beautiful things. I was afraid at the time, but now I don't have a boss. I work with a beautiful team of multidisciplinary professionals. I wake up listening to the birds. Most of the time, I breathe fresh air that smells flowers. And I am deep connection with nature. And it's been such an incredible and better journey that if I was stuck in my fears. So the world I envision is where we are accountable for the freedom it was given to us, and we use it wisely.
Oh, beautiful words, thank you. Right, Iffy.